We're back. Episode
Let's
8.
do it. Let's do an intro together. Ready?
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 9th episode, 8th episode of the show that I don't know what episode it is.
Life's Lessons with
Dave
and
JJ.
The Journeyman and the Legend. Of course, he can't talk about himself. You are a legend.
Okay.
Does that bother you?
I'm not fighting it anymore.
It's true.
An icon and a legend.
It's true.
Okay, I'm not.
In Omaha, in the metro area.
I'm
now,
not
you could go to
arguing.
Baltimore, nobody would know you from Adam.
That's fine. But I'm not arguing about it anymore.
All right.
I go to Shirley's. Somebody
You
says,
love Shirley's. You talk about Shirley's all the time.
well, because I'm there mostly every day for a couple hours.
Are you lonely?
Friends?
Are you lonely?
Oh, horribly lonely because I'm not on TV anymore.
So what? You live for TV?
What are you doing here with me?
I do a lot
Are
of
you
different
lonely?
things. No. I'm lonely for recognition. And I admit that. But I'm not lonely for life. I'm a pretty busy guy. I work at Iowa Western. I do that show In Focus. I do this with you. I was in a film. I'm constantly looking at shows. I'm a husband and a father. I'm busy. I just wish I could get a little more recognition for all the things that I've done. I've written a book. I've been in the magazines. I'm like you. But I always feel like I'm the dog at the dinner table on Thanksgiving. And I come up to the table and they just want to shoo me away, so they give me a scrub. And I feel like I've done more and been around more than most people.
You know what I wish?
What
honestly,
do you wish?
that I hadn't asked you that question. So, what's up with you today?
That's it. I'm shutting up now.
You got your bid in.
Let's see how long we can sit here without saying a word. Who breaks first?
It'll
you.
be me. Silence is coming, my friend. It's coming.
Not for me, man.
Well, it comes for everybody. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
Talk when you can. There'll be a time when you can't.
do you think about that?
Oh, of course. 82?
What do you tell people out there our age?
My age?
Well,
Don't buy green fruit. What do you tell people?
you're as young as you feel.
That bingo.
You're as young as you feel.
That's a great
How many pills you take a day? You've told me this before.
10 maybe.
Are you serious?
Why would I joke about pills?
He takes 10 pills a day. Ask me how many I take.
How many pills do you take a day?
So far, 0. So far.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that Mickey Mouse on your shirt is a
Well,
lucky charm.
you and I continue to Mickey Mouse around with this show. I'll be 70 before Christmas.
Oh, good.
And I feel good. You're as young as you feel. I feel like I haven't even begun yet. And you
I
act like it's over.
felt good at 70. Let me tell you about the next 12 years.
Tell me about the next 12 years.
They'll suck.
So what do you really think about the next 12 years?
Do you still play baseball?
I work out every morning.
Yeah.
And I'm busy. I keep myself busy.
Enjoy.
And I look for the positive rather than the negative. If I got to
Enjoy.
go downstairs to get something, good. Well, I need to do that. I need to walk. So I
Enjoy
always,
every minute of it.
because
It's going to come to an end.
who
You'll have these 4 o'clock in the morning dreams. I guarantee you. Everybody does. The earlier I go to bed, it lasts about 2.5 hours, and I wake up 1:30 maybe,
Life's Lessons with Dave Weber.
and wake up, and it's not like I'm scared or anything, but no dreams. I just wake up, and the dog
It is somewhat chill.
looks at me, and then I go back to sleep, get up and go get a drink of water.
The middle of the night, and then comes the morning, and then
Then I can't sleep anymore. I got to get up. Remember, it happens around 6:30, 7 o'clock. I just can't sleep past that.
when did this start? Thank you.
It's hard to remember. A year or two ago, probably.
What do you think spawned it?
The chemical changes in your body and your brain and stuff when you reach a certain age.
You've been reading again?
No, I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain it.
Maybe I'm fighting it.
I don't know. The dreams are a mixture of things that have happened to me and situations that I could see myself in, and it kind of gets mixed up and frightens me a little bit. And yet I wake up, I know it's a dream. I know it's a dream, so I'm not scared. And then I wake up and the dog's sitting there looking at me and wants to go downstairs to get a drink of water or go out, for what. And so I say, let's go. And then I come back upstairs and I can fall right back asleep again. I don't know what it is, honest to God.
I like to think that I'm a positive thinker, but yet I'm a contradiction. I like to think that I try to look for the good in all the bad, but yet, as we talked about, when I examine my whole life, as I've told you before, it just depends on the day. It's a blessing and a curse. But I try to look at the positive in
There's nothing wrong with
everything.
that.
I try to think positively. Yeah, I didn't do this. Yeah, I didn't get, but that's okay. I'll get it next time and I'll learn from that. But you know what? There's no guarantee.
The problem is you don't always run around with people who are positive like you are.
True.
You very often sit yourself in a situation with negative people.
All right. I don't like negative people.
I
Let me
don't
ask you
either.
this. Do you have friends or acquaintances or people that know who you are?
That's a good question, because um, somebody says, "Oh, you have friends down here at the restaurant." Well, yeah, I see them for breakfast. They're having breakfast.
So are
I
they
go sit.
friends?
That's the line. Are they acquaintances or are they friends?
I don't really have it. I can maybe name maybe one, maybe two friends. The rest, acquaintances. I don't know how you look at yourself, but I look at myself as I'm very unique. I'm different. Everything I've done, the places that I've been. So I don't travel in circles with everybody. I'm kind of like a loner. I just kind of do my own thing. Now, does that mean I'm thoughtless and I don't know? It just means that I'm just kind of used to doing my own thing. And I think sometimes that hurts me.
That's a great introduction. I'd like to introduce J.J. Davis, a former sportscaster in Omaha. A lot of people thought J.J. was kind of living above himself and full of himself a little bit.
That's you.
That's the introduction. Full of himself a little bit. So, how you been?
No, I'm being
You
serious.
don't come back and say, no, that's not true.
No, I think
You just leave it hanging there.
No, I just think that because I'm into myself, some people will call it being
It's a
selfish.
joke, JJ.
Well, I know, but I'm being serious here for a second. When are you not kidding? When are you not kidding? What are you sleeping now? You look
Yes,
like 82.
I'm sleeping.
No, sorry, because people sleep with their mouths open.
I do. People
I'm not kidding. I'm being serious.
come up to me wherever I see them.
Correct.
At Costco,
Which is everywhere.
At Costco's or surely.
Costco's. Dave Weber shops at Costco.
Come up to me and embrace me and say how much they enjoyed watching me on TV.
Because they feel like they know you.
Yes, exactly. And I like those. The people who don't feel that way don't bother with me. They don't come up to me and say, I never really liked you on the air.
Right. You ever see people looking at you, you can tell, but they're not going to approach you? You can see
No,
them.
because I think it's an art to see people and not to see them.
And for them not to know that you see them.
Yeah, I think that's an art,
Uh-huh.
because not everybody is going to be someone who enjoyed watching you on television. That's impossible.
correct.
And so not everybody is going to be your friend or walk up to you and put their arm on your shoulder and
Did
say,
you ever get hate phone calls or hate mail?
I had a couple of, yes, I had a couple of hate mails.
Couple.
I never figured what they were about. I told you the joke with Dick Cavett.
Yeah.
But I never figured out what the hate, what did I say? And why wouldn't you tell me what I said that would
Right.
give you satisfaction that you were able to say that to me? Nobody ever did.
Well, I used to get it probably a little bit more than you did. And after a while, I'm not going to lie, we're human beings. It would affect me. Oh, just blow it off. It's not a big deal. Yeah, well, it used to kind of affect me, but then I just move on. And sometimes you listen to what people say and you take it to heart, but then you got to move on.
That's all you can do.
And that's all. That's what I do in my life. I just move on. But I do like to think when I get in most circles that I'm a little different. Everybody's got a story, but nobody's traveled my story. No one's traveled your story. So I feel a little different, a little special, a little unique because no one's been where I've been. But I don't have to tell them unless they ask me. Then I give them a half an hour. But yeah. What about yourself?
Uh,
Please
it's
come back to
usually
you
it's
too.
usually I met you in 1984 at the so-and-so game,
Right.
and my son was there, and you autographed a baseball for him, and he still has it on his dresser. And although I don't remember it, I always say, I recall that. It was at the
Oh,
baseball, and how's your son? And well, he's 52 now.
how about those
Thanks for
people that you
asking.
gave money to that have come up to you? You've talked about that before, and they go, "You lent me so and so." How about that? Doesn't that make you feel good?
If they paid me back.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
It's whether you need the money or not,
You don't do it.
it's a matter of respect.
Correct.
It's a matter of respect.
That's right. What do you think about the people that panhandle in Omaha?
Everybody's got to eat. Everybody's got to be somewhere. I don't like the guys on the corners with the cards,
Yeah.
and then somebody comes along in a pickup, like a pickup truck, later on in
He's
the
got a
day,
thing
and
against pickup trucks.
picks them up and puts their sign in the back of the truck and sees how much money they get
Right.
and takes a
Pimping them,
split.
pimping them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's a word for that, and I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like it. But you get along as you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier for some people to make it, and sometimes
And
it's
again,
more difficult.
we don't know their stories.
Nope.
So I try to, most of the time, give people the benefit of the doubt. Heck, David, when I'm right, I'll still apologize to people. I'll say I'm sorry, even when I'm right, because I guess I want to be liked. And that's just who I am. What about you?
I agree. I agree. Sometimes I keep my feelings to myself and just to avoid
Yeah, but what does that say
confrontation.
about us? Yeah, avoid confrontation. What does that say?
But
I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's just like the politics we've talked about. I don't really know, so I stay out of it and observe.
oh, politics and religion. I don't argue with that
you
stuff.
know. But
No,
yet, most people that I know, they're gung ho, they're in it, and I'm like,
I don't trust them. Are they trying to change my mind or trying to make sure that they're right by spouting all that stuff
well,
all
it's
the
all
time?
over social media. I do think that social media has opened the doors or the gates, if you will,
To hell.
to a lot of people whose voices might not never have been heard.
To hell. It's opened the gates to hell. Because half the time, 90% of the time, you can't talk to the person. It's you just read it or you see it or you hear it and you say, well, what does that mean? Nobody ever comes up to me and says something outlandish and doesn't give me a chance to question them about it, but they do on social media.
See, but you and I think, in general, could be wrong, are in the minority. A lot of people speak their minds. They're not afraid to say anything. And I'm like, I'd love to debate this person, or I'd love to say this, and sometimes I'll actually start typing it out, and then I go, it's not worth it. No,
No, not if you have to type it out and send it to them. No.
no, I go, it's not. Then I go, it's
If
not
they don't
worth
have
it.
the courage to come up to you, to find you and come up to you and complain about
No, I
something.
just think in general, when I hear people talking about the social issues, politics, whatever, I just kind of, because I don't know where I stand. Well, then educate yourself. Read. Well,
No, you
who's to
don't.
say what's read, who printed is true? I don't
There's no
know.
truth there. There isn't.
Correct.
So yeah, I agree with you.
So I just shut up.
I'm not arguing with you.
I
I'm
know.
agreeing with you.
So what's wrong with this world?
What's wrong is we don't move on to another topic.
That's called the easy way. Can you see you and me on, well, and again, we're talking podcasts, right? It's supposed to be audio only, but yet we're on camera. I could never figure that one out.
I think I would be more inclined to believe a podcast being played for me if I could see the people at the same
Do
time.
you push the podcast? I don't push it. To me, sitting here shooting the shit with you is just a labor of love. It's fun.
But
I
it's,
don't push it. It's a passion project. So we might get 10 likes. I don't,
we never called it a podcast. We called it being a person and living your life.
yes, but you have to
This is the
promote
way
it.
you
You
do
have
it
to do
now.
this and that. And I don't. I just put it out and that's it.
I don't know. This is the
And I got to be honest, I thought one of the lures, at least in the metro, would be you, because everybody want to hear. But because we have worked and lived kind of on different sides of the track, I thought it would be interesting.
no. I'm
But I don't push it.
I'm fine doing this. That's not a problem. I just don't know how anybody does anything the way we used to do it. It doesn't
They
happen
don't.
anymore.
They don't.
You get angry about something, you start jotting off
Right.
on YouTube or Facebook or
Right.
X or whatever the hell you're talking on, and you don't care what anybody thinks.
And everybody's got their phone. So if they see something that's wrong,
That they think's
we're
wrong.
not going to try to fix it. We're going to get video of it so we can post it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just the world's all kabooby.
There's a lot of Karens out there. I think they call them Karens. People that are angry and they get them capped. They're called, there's another Karen. I don't know where in the hell they came up with that name, but Karens. But see, you and I are so unattached. We're so, like, I'll go into work and I'll have to do certain things with my computer. Dave, I barely know what the hell the kind of computer it is. I just know how to get on Adobe Premiere and put pictures together. But when it comes to navigating outside what I know, forget it. I get help. I'll yell, Ben,
But
Serena.
you know what you know.
Yes.
Oh, well, then I see. I don't know what I know.
No, I used to say that on TV. I know what I need to know for 6 minutes, and that's it.
That's it. I don't even know how to 6 seconds. I haven't done anything on the computer like we used to when I was
Yeah.
working. What, 20 years ago?
When it just really started. But again, you and I've talked about the 5-ply papers and typing them out on a typewriter.
Yeah.
Now it's going to computers. Now you can build it's have you changed with the times? Have you evolved with the times? Social media, technology.
No, I haven't.
Why?
I see no interest.
Do you feel like you're out of the vein, so to speak?
I don't know if I want to be in that vein
Why not?
because I don't think trying to explain yourself to someone you don't know or someone who doesn't know you or trying to argue a point that doesn't make any sense. I don't get any enjoyment out of that at all. If you have a problem with me, come talk to me. You know where I am.
Shirley's.
If you want to talk about something, fine. If you don't, fine. But don't send me don't not sign your name or.
But don't you feel like you're not involved? You're not engaged with the world today?
Oh, I feel that way. But then the next move is death. You slip away from reality and you get into your own, and then you're gone.
Listen,
Just
you're
tell-
82. I'll be 70 soon. I'm 69. Of course, I can see the sunset, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, I still got stuff to do. I'm still in good shape. I'm not going to dwell on death hanging over my shoulder.
I don't.
Are you?
I don't either, but it's there.
Of course it's there. It's there when you're born.
You don't think about it when you're 40.
Well, you don't think of
When you're in high school, or when you're 30, or when you're 40,
Oh,
or when you're 50. When your kids grow up, you go, seriously? Are they growing up already?
Well, that's another thing. My kids, one in particular, I don't necessarily feel like they're laughing with me anymore. They're laughing at me. And it makes me feel older, even though I get around other people and they look at me in a different way. And it kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but I can go with it.
Kids laugh at you?
I think so. No, because they can tell I'm older and it kind of it hurts my feelings, but I don't say anything.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because I'm like, you'll be here one day. So you better enjoy it while you can. Because I had my time. But see, my time's not over yet.
No,
I don't believe that. But what I get from you is you're waiting for death. I'm not waiting for death. Death is going to hit me when I'm not even looking for it. Death is going to hit me when I'm running, and I'm not afraid to die.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just
You're
wasting
waiting. You're going
waiting.
down to Shirley's rehashing. I want to tell you, get in the game. Do it. Do what you want to do.
I have.
But it's not over. Just because you were on TV, there's other things that you can do. You can lend your voice, your experience. Yeah, but like I said, nobody watch. I don't know if anybody really watches this. I'm not pushing it. I don't have an agent. I don't have a big name. You know, I look at all these people out there that do interviews, and I'm like, man, their shot looks good. They got this, they got that, they got back. We're very lucky to have Mike Wallace and KPAO Community Television to let me do this for free. But we don't have the backing of, because if we did, it's in my opinion, I'd kick their butts. They're not any better than me. Nobody's better. But I don't have an agent. I don't have this. I'm not representing, so, but yeah,
You really want to be a part of that world?
but I do, well, yeah, because I just want to, I think that I've forgotten more sports. You have too, probably, than most people know. I can tell you about Jack Dempsey. I can tell you about Joe Louis. I can tell you about Bill Tilton. I can tell you about my hero, Jim Thorpe, Chuck Bednarik, Bobby. I can tell you about a lot.
Maybe that's a curse.
And a blessing.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah.
Not being able to move on from what you're
Well,
familiar with.
like I said, I'm a contradiction. One day it's a blessing, the next day it's a curse. But I don't feel like it's 70, 69. I don't act it, look it, or energy. And I look at you and I go, man, you've done so much, but you have so much more you can do. And you're sitting around waiting for Shirley's and having bad dreams. I'm like, come on, man. There's more to it than that. Lend your gifts to people other than this and just sitting at a diner. That's what I think. Now, don't get mad at me.
No, I'm not alone. I'm listening to you.
You got a lot of talent, Dave. Words of wisdom.
I thought I was using it as much as I could.
Are you?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Just think about it.
Well, what have we got left? 5. Give me an example. Doug Fackler and I sang for 1980 to a couple of years ago when he died. I didn't sing that way with anybody else. Play guitar and sing for 45, 50 years.
Why was it different? Explain.
Because we ran into each other and we both had similar experiences and similar backgrounds in music, but he was much higher level guitarist. But we both liked the same music from when we were kids, and we just happened to find each other at the Golden Apple restaurant when he was singing. And he said, anybody know the words to so-and-so? And I got up and sang with him. And that opened up a 50-year relationship. When he passed,
wonderful. That's wonderful.
It took my best musical friend away. It took him away. And there's nobody that
can fill that void.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, when it comes to that, I think Julie Andrews once said, to paraphrase, professional singers can get it every time. Amateurs, it's hit or miss. You're a professional singer. And I think what I found out recently, like what I've told you with auditions, and I don't think I'm a pro. I think I can hold a tune. I think I have good tone and pitch, but I can't get it every time. And then, unlike you, I let nerves take over because I get in my own head. But when I'm not thinking, bang. But I'm not a pro. And I think others see me differently than I see myself. And that does bug me. That bothers me. But it's probably true.
It's not about singing. It's about selling the song.
You got to sell
the performance.
I agree with that.
If you sell it, you don't have to be the world's best singer.
I agree. But I didn't recently.
And you won't tell me what the role was.
No, but I take ownership. See, most people will blame. I take ownership. When I left the room, Dave, I knew I sucked. I knew it wasn't up to JJ. I knew it. I just knew it.
I'm guessing it was in town locally.
I'm not telling you nothing.
I can't think of
But then again, nobody's really going to watch it, so they won't know.
The Blue Barn.
No,
Omaha Playhouse.
But anyway.
How much did you pay for that jacket? You just don't say anything. I'll just keep going up in money. And when I reach the
or Tootsie Rolls,
you just smile. I'll stop.
So what's next for you? It's called changing the subject. getting them off the course?
I have no idea. I'm struggling a little bit at the station because
What do you mean at the station? That's over.
no, it isn't.
See, they cling to you because they know you have an ounce of viewership in you.
Cling away. I'm a Klingon.
Huck, tuck.
I'm a Klingon.
So what's next? The station.
At the station?
You would just mention the station.
No, I'm still working a little bit. But I consider this, I would do this at the station. If they wanted to do a podcast, I would do that. That's fine.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Why don't they think of stuff like that?
I don't know, because there isn't any money in it.
Because I feel like that station is clinging to you. They're going to suck every last bit of viewership and money out of you. I mean, you're 82.
Maybe they've turned another corner. Maybe I don't do the job that I once did or attract the people I once did.
Maybe today's
So
generation doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm on my way out.
Because you and I have talked about that.
I'm sure I'm on my way out. But it doesn't take away what I've had.
That's correct. And still, what you can still do. You shouldn't tie your whole life into WOWT Channel 6. That was a part of your life. Great. Move on.
Yeah, but it helps if you have someone who wants you to move on, who offers you something to take the place of that.
But sometimes you got to go out and get it.
Well,
That's why I go out and take shots and still fail. But
Look at Ross.
You got to take it.
Look at Ross.
I love Ross. He was on my show in Focus.
Channel 7, Channel 6.
Right.
Retired at Channel 6.
Right.
What did he do? Went to work at
Westside is former high school.
Teaching television.
And I see pictures of Ross. He's everywhere.
Production and performance.
Right. He's Ross. And to be honest with you, I used to say Ross when we were competing, God didn't give him a voice. But that didn't matter. Ross is a real guy, a nice guy. He's got the community in his heart.
Oh, yeah.
And he's giving back now at Westside. He's a great guy.
He hasn't quit.
No. Have
But
you?
He's moved on.
Have you?
No.
Have you moved on?
Yeah, I think I have.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm here.
Uh-huh. Well, that's one of my favorite sayings is moving on. I feel like in my life, broadcasting, theater, books, film, I move on. You move on. You take the blow and you move on. We're done. Our latest episode 8, Life Lessons with
I'm
Dave
going to
Weber
concentrate,
and
if we
JJ
do another
Davis.
one of these shows,
We will.
I'm going to concentrate on bringing you up a little bit and making you feel a little bit better about
I
this.
feel fine. Life's not going to get me down. I take the blows and then I move on. Listen, we got to go. Life Lessons, Dave and JJ. We will see you next time.